Good night, evening teacher. My name is Daniel Garcia. I'm present my ID card and the country and choose was Canada and it's similar with Colombia. Okay. Um, and food. Colombia and Canada, despite their geographical distance, share some similars and their date in both countries and diversity of French foods, meats, fruit, and vegetables are found in their markers and restaurants. However, these differences are remarkable, as Colombian food is known for its speaking flour and emblematic dishes and as arepa and empanadas that reflect their Latin heritage. Meanwhile, Canada is famous for maple syrup and the national dish pudding, which consists of chips topped with cheese and meat sauce. Um, there is difference in flavors and culinary preference reflect the cultural and climatic influence in each country. Uh, clothing in Colombia and Canada reflect their respective climates and cultures. In Colombia, groundwater influence the choose and light and colors clothing, especially especially in coastal regions where swimwear and fresh clothing are common. On the other hand, in Canada, where winters are cold and long, where clothing is prioritized with coats, scarves, and winter boots. Housing and difference in housing between Colombia and Canada are remarkable due to their different geographic and climates. In Canada, homes are typically larger and designed to withstand extreme cold, with the efficient heating systems in urban areas, condominiums, and apartment buildings are common in Colombia. The homes are more compact and adaptable to the urban climate, with patios and terraces to take advantage of the good weather. Colombian rural house may be more modest inside, but they usually have gardens and outdoor areas. And education. Both countries have education system that include primary school, secondary school, and university would have significant difference. In Canada, um, education is free and compulsory of up to a certain age and focus on promoting equality opportunity and inclusive education. Eh, Canada also stands out for its internationally remote university. In contrast, in Colombia, Access to education can vary significantly by region, leading to inequalities in terms of quality and educational opportunities. Despite this difference in both countries, education is valued as a upon to success and progress. Leisure activities. Leisure activities in Colombia and Canada offer a unique perspective of on their cultures. In Colombia, music and dance are an integral part of everyday life. Genres like cumbia, vallenato, and salsa fill they stripped with rating and joy. Local and regional festivals, such as the Barranquilla Carnival, are celebration full of color, music, and dance. In addition, football is a shared passion that unites people in stadiums and squares across the country. In Canada, leisure popular in winter, taking no leisure activities very precision, precision and skiing and snowboarding are popular winter, taking advantage of the cold winter and mountains. In summer, hiking, kayak, and camping are common outdoor activities. Uh, social customs in Colombia and Canada reflect it and diversity of the other cultures and values in Colombia, warmth and hospitality of its people. The greeting effusive and usually includes hug and kiss and the kick, showing an genuine interpersonal relationships. Punctuality and events and meetings can be more flexible and cordially and conversation are evaluate making social interactions relaxing and enjoyable. In Canada, punctuality is highly valued, and people are expected to arrive on time for appointments and events, reflecting their focus on effectiveness on organization. The greeting is generally free and formal, with a common handshake when meeting. Canada is more individuality society with an emphasis in personal independence. Good night.